Morning, everybody. Just got up here about 30 minutes ago. This is where I'm at next morning. Kind of in between the mountains. I think I'm like, I'll have to look at the altimeter, the elevation thing on my GPS, but I think we're still like 7,000 feet. But yeah, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here, man, before it starts fucking snowing or some shit. I'll make me some breakfast and we're gonna hit the road. First, Roxy's gotta do her business, you know, Roxy. Roxy gotta do her business. Alright, we'll talk to you later. What's going on, everybody? Out here in Sparks, Nevada. Just taking Roxy for a walk. Got the trailer at the TA, getting that wheel. It's not a hub. No, it's not a wheel seal. It's a hub seal. So, but man, check this out. Isn't this just beautiful? Look at this. They got the beach for the summertime. TA is just right down the street. Oh yeah, man, this is nice. Roxy, what are you doing? Hey! Alright, we'll catch up with you later. What's going on, everybody? I'm in Chico, California. The appointment time was for 10 o'clock. They said they expect the truck to be here at 10 o'clock. So I showed up. You know me, I always be a little early, so I showed up an hour early. Well, it was 801 East Avenue, they said, in Chico, California. So, you know, I looked it up on Google Maps last night just to get a familiar, you know, because you could look at the picture and get your bearings straight, look at all your, you know, surroundings. And it come up as a nail salon. I was like, what the hell? So I called I didn't call them, I talked, because I don't speak very good English. But they're good people. This company, they have, so I'm getting off track now, but anyways, this company has an outfit, GT Express, in out of the United States. So they do two dispatches. They've got one foreign and one in the USA. So, but the company, everybody there, sometimes are hard to understand because, I mean, they speak English, but not very good. But anyway, so we're back on track. Now I forgot what I was fucking talking about. Oh, it come up as a nail salon. So I text my DM last night. I said, you want to double check that address because I'm in a shopping center and 801 is facing a nail salon. And he said, okay, I'll check it. And they never got back with him. Well, hell, by the time I was here, he was like, I'm still trying to reach him, but nobody's, you know, emailing him back or fucking calling him back or anything. So I said, well, hell, I'm 16 miles out. I'll let you know if I find it or not. So I was an hour early, and on that side by the nail salon, there's a little fenced-in area with some construction equipment and some blocks, because I was picking up, it says, the memo on my dispatch was concrete blocks. So I was like, I think I found the place. He was like, okay, just hang out there. They said they'd be there about 10:30. Okay, so 11 o'clock comes. I text him, say, man, nobody's here. Hey, so he finally got a hold of him. Dude said he's by a CVS pharmacy. And so he gave me the number. I called. He's like, I'm on by a Sportsman's Warehouse and Aaron's and a CVC pharmacy. And I'm like, well, I'm by a nail salon and Buffalo Wild Wings. You know, I was fed up, man. I was like, fuck, man, I'm hungry. So I went to walk into Buffalo Wild Wings, and as soon as I did, of course, DM texted me and said, oh, this is where they're at, blah, blah, blah. So I called the dude. So he gave me the same address, 801 East, and 801 East is 5 fucking blocks that way. And I'm like, y'all motherfuckers don't know how to fucking read a goddamn address. So I just typed in on Google Maps on my phone CVS Pharmacy, and it led me right here. Of course, the other truck, I don't know if you could see it, the other truck is here already. And, well, since he was here first, I got to load him first. So, but another thing is, they're concrete blocks, you know, with the rebar in the middle, embedded into the concrete, so I could just chain over that shit, right? But the dude's like telling me, my dispatch is telling me you got to tarp it, and I'm like, why? There's no fucking reason for it. I mean, it's a concrete block. It's not, I mean, it doesn't matter if it gets wet, and it's not a security thing, because if the fucking big ass fucking block falls off, the tarp and bungee cords ain't gonna hold it. So I texted him, and actually he just responded. I was reading it. I told him, I said, I don't understand why I have to tarp this, which it doesn't matter. I get paid. I get paid $50 to tarp it, but it's fucking raining, and if I don't need to tarp it, I really don't want to tarp it. And it really doesn't need to be tarped. So I said, man, I could take a picture of it if you want. I could just use chains to strap it down. That's what I'm going to use, not straps. And he said, yeah, just take a picture of it and ask them, make sure it's okay that you don't tarp it. So this one's going to Illinois, Columbia, Illinois. 2,040 miles. It's got to be there the 8th. So this is a little delay today, since I've been off duty. I've been off duty for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, about 3 hours. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, about 3 hours now. So, but these are our e-logs. This is our e-logs. It's on a Verizon tablet. We've got 1 year left, because they got grandfathered in. We got 1 year left, and then they have to go to like a Qualcomm or PeopleNet or something like that. Something that you can't edit. I can edit these. The only thing I can't edit is drive time. So, but it sucks because it's Bluetooth and it's always disconnecting. Hell, I was driving in the mountain. Oh, listen to this shit. I was driving in the mountains the other day, a couple days ago, and it makes a noise. I got the sound turned on, so it makes a noise when you're not in motion. See, we have a creeping mode on this, but our creeping mode is 25 mile an hour. So anything 25 mile an hour and up, it'll put you in motion driving. Anything below that, man, you can fucking drive here to New Mexico and goddamn 23 mile an hour, and they won't log you on as fucking driving. But, I'm doing like 50 mile an hour, right? And it starts making this noise. And I picked it up and I looked at it, and it said, because it gives you a countdown. Because, like, if you're in traffic in a city or something, it'll say, change duty status or continue driving. And if you don't answer it, it'll automatically put you on duty. Then you got to do a bunch of fucking editing. It's bullshit. So I always have the sound on. I hit it, and I'm doing 50. I'm like, what the fuck is I'm driving? So I hit the continue driving button, right? And then my truck, I don't know if it was a high altitude or not, because I think it was 8,200 feet above sea level. But my truck, the ABS from my light come on for the trailer. Traction control for my trailer said it was fucking sliding all over the place. My hill assist for this come on because it's an automatic, so it's got to have a hill assist, so you don't roll backwards because you don't have a clutch. And I couldn't use my Jake brake. My speedometer was 0. Let's see, what else? Drive, I had it in automatic, which would be drive. But I couldn't downshift, because in automatic you can automatically downshift too. If it's not downshifting fast enough for you and you want to maintain your momentum, you can hit the downshift button. It wasn't doing it, so I had to put it in manual. Finally, I found a spot to pull over, and I was like, I think we're breaking down, Roxy. And she kind of looked at me, and I just shut it off. Sat for about 10 seconds, turned it back on, everything was fine. That was the fucking weirdest fucking thing ever. The weirdest fucking thing. And it happened one time after that, and then we started to descent down and out of the fucking altitude, and it's been fine. So yeah, that was some weird shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. But yeah, sitting here. See, Roxy. Look, this is where she likes to sit too when I drive, or she'll stand up there and look over my head while I'm driving. she's a trip. She's my co-captain. But yeah, we're just waiting. So I gotta go take pictures of these concrete blocks and ask these guys if it needs to be tarred. We'll talk to you later.